Yo, congratulations. You have found the best self-improvement Valorant video on YouTube. This video is better than all the others because all the others are some fucking dickheads globally on Counter-Strike and they're going on about, oh yeah, aim lab 16 hours a day. Like, shut up, you dickhead. Alright, so no fucking around, let's get into this. I mean, the obvious solution for all of these is practice, but that'll be a pretty short video. Okay, so the number one obvious reason is aim. A lot of people in the lower reloads can't aim for shit. It's okay. I mean, not everybody can aim. Aim isn't actually as important as you'd think. There's lots of weapons that you don't need for great aim. You just saw me get a Judge Ace and you're about to see me get an Odin Ace. It's all on Spike Rush. This happened today because I don't really buy the Judge. But you got the Odin, you got the Ares, the Spectre. There's so much you don't need good aim with. And also a bit of, I know I just made fun of aim labs, but a bit of aim labs practice, not 16 hours, can help. Using your abilities is almost as important as aiming. If you use your abilities well, it's just a beautiful thing. Seriously, it can make me cry, so I get emotional just thinking about it. So yeah, to practice your abilities, go on Spike Rush like I am here, practicing with Sky. And also, just a side note, if your character that you're practicing has stuns, you have a fucking responsibility to make sure your stuns are on point and you don't stun your teammates. As you can see, I'm stunning myself here all the time because I'm very new to Sky and her little fucking really annoying stuns. But make sure you're at the level before you play a ranked game that you're not constantly stunning your mates, because that is the most stupid shit in the world. And if you do that, I hope you stub your toe. Another reason is your team is just a shambles. I mean, I know that a lot of you don't always have 5 stacks to play, and if you're actually in the big leagues, you're not even allowed to play in 5 stacks. So, I mean, it really is just luck sometimes, because you have to have teammates that are actually willing to communicate and follow plans, because some people are just dickheads, as I'm sure you probably know if you've played more than 10 hours of this game. So unfortunately, you are kind of spinning the revolver to your head every time you load into a game. But if you do have teammates with mics, try your best. This is pretty cheap coming from me, but try your best to be nice and try and reason with them and agree on the same plan every round. A team that gets along will beat a team that is slightly better but doesn't get along. That's a fact. Your confidence is a huge thing as well. If you're surrendering by round 5, you're a dickhead, alright? Shut up and carry on. It can be pulled back. And believe that it can be pulled back at 0-12. Because it can. It is possible, right? So fucking believe it. Another reason why you suck is you're probably doing the same thing every round. A lot of my mates, they push the same point every round and die instantly. And it's painful to see. You're like, listen man, I love you, but you're being a fucking div. Like, try and mix it up, because at that point the enemies are like, oh yeah, this Raze just swings around this corner, this Jet just jump boosts up this corner. Like, come on, it's really easy for them to predict if you're doing the same thing every round. If you're doing the same thing every round and dying to it, fucking change it, man. I mean, it sounds simple, but apparently not. Fucking hell, guys. So yeah, I mean, the way to fix that is just keep things fresh, attack a different point, or at least a different angle of that point. Use different, like, the different smoke areas, different stun areas, push at different times, maybe wait a bit, try and get a pick. It's just, if you're doing the same exact thing every time, it's just terrible to see. I mean, for example, this trick right here, what I'm doing, like, my OGs will know this. I've been doing this since fucking closed beta. Look, if you do something like this, like you push these smokes and you sit on this corner, you can only do that once in the game. I mean, unless you're like playing against some seriously stupid people, you can only do this once a game. I mean, this isn't a very good clip of this, but I've had aces doing this before. It's sick. Another reason could be your audio. Make sure you can tell the difference between the noise and depending on the direction where you're being approached from. And that's quite a big thing. A lot of people actually haven't got that. Mess around in the settings a bit, see what you like, or maybe put your headphones on the right fucking way, you div. Another reason, if you're getting like really bothered by maybe the enemy team are talking shit, just mute the enemy team with the text so you don't see what they're saying, because it can affect your plays. Sometimes it can affect people for the better, but most of the time it affects people for the worse. So if you're really getting worked up by some fucking French geezer who's telling you your shit, just mute the cunt and chill out and play yourself. And then when you pull back the clutch and win, tell him to go fuck himself. If you look at the chat right now, in a second after I kill this guy, he's going to go in the chat and say, oh, how are you pre-firing? Or never compliment an enemy's shots, never accuse them of hacking, never ask them what rank they are, never accuse them of being a smurf, because it boosts their ego and they'll play better. You're bigging them up. It's actually bad. Don't do that. Try and hit 100 followers by the end of April. Make it happen. I lost a fucking subscriber yesterday. What's that about? Fucking share my channel, guys. Jeez. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. You will improve, because I'm a geezer and I know what I'm talking about. Follow me on twitch.tv/RomleyT. And yeah, thanks. See you later.